this point where we have reached, you might have gone to the Chiraman shrine, or you went to Akonodi shrine. You went to Diabo shrine. You went to a herbalist. You went to see a malam. And now you have reached the presence of God. And I will give up. And you are going to give up. Saul servant and say. So Saul's servant said to Saul, you see where we have reached in our soul, and you are asking us to go back. There is a prophet of God here. There is God's presence here. And that person is a seer. He is a prophet. His name is Samuel. Let's go and see him. But as for him, when we meet with him, he will show us the way. Put your hands together for Jesus. It is my heart's desire that your toils, I will give you up. And you have toiled to the point of giving up. You would have faith in God. That now that I've come face to face with God, now that I am seated at the feet of a prophet, now that I am in glorious chapel, now that I've given my life to Christ, it shall be well. It shall be well. I shall overcome. I will overcome. Someday I will overcome. One day I will overcome. Every time, let this be your guiding principle. You say to yourself that one day I will overcome. And I don't care about my age. What I know is that I will fulfill the purpose of God for my life before. Because I die. Because I am not ready to allow circumstances to put me down. I shall overcome. No matter what happens, your time will come. You see, there are certain things I have repeated so many times. Not because I don't have anything else to say, but I want these words to become flesh in you. It must abide. So you think this is how you remain till you die? No. Then if that were the case, then the anointing under which you are seated is not solid enough. The way you see, the way I see God who dwells with us here, I do not believe the members see God in that same way. I'm telling you. The confidence and faith I have in God, and where I see myself that I will reach. No, some people say satisfied. Some people say that God has used Prophet Owusu Bempah in diverse and tremendous ways, and that's enough. But I am not satisfied. By the grace of God, by the grace of God, my North, name, East, South, and West, my fame, people know my name everywhere. Not South, East, and West. Few places, and I'm in Koi. It's just in few places I've not been. Where haven't I been? Pulpit ben a millionaire. Which pulpit haven't I stood in? Great man ben a meeting. Which great man have I not met? President. Presidents? And now or who? I'm a dead body. Sorry. God has used me to raise dead bodies. God has used me to open the eyes of blind people. When in the name of the Lord, what's like the Church of God, Kumasi. When you go to
supernatural manifestation, record the honum I be seen there. Oko takra the holy fire, and it was supposed to do a sorry. Miracle at the home be seen there. Go for the so can once.
So if you go to Nkoko Assemblies of God, the record of what God did, the eyes of 4 blind people got open. You go to Takrady, you go to Kumasi, everywhere you go to, the record of what God has done to the prophet of God is still there. Living testimonies.
By the grace of God,
with all humility, and by the grace of God, remove kings and install kings. You see, you cannot do anything about
that is our calling.
And
Obia be prophesy, I send you obey in election. Owusu Bempah kwade no obia pesote.
Now, all prophets prophesy. But
I'm not okay. Minya okay.
So in spite of all these great and magnificent things God has done using me, I am not still satisfied. I am still hungry for more. I have not yet seen what I am craving to see.
What? So be Africa president, no afraid Owusu Bempah. No, they know who me. No.
So a president in Africa takes a phone and calls me, and I'm satisfied with that, and I'm boasting with that. No, that's not enough. Or a president somewhere meets me, and I'm satisfied. No. You see, the situation you find yourself, say to yourself that it's not enough, and have it at the back of your mind that you will move forward. That nothing no power can become a limitation for you. No power. So if you feel like you are about to die soon, well, you may want to take the lead. We are not coming now. So you had a dream and you were dead, and so you believe, you have conceded that you are going to die. Have you forgotten what David said? He said, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. I will pray. He didn't say that when I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will pray. And I may continue. He said, I will fear no evil. I want God to lift your faith into that level. The level David lifted his faith to.
Oh my God. Baby, I would dream and I will give you up.
Are you going to give up at this point?
And your friend, I will be Christ.
Are you going to desert Christ?
When Christ
relegate Christ?
I feel now be Christopher. Who will give you up?
Now that you have had an encounter with Christ, now that you are under Christ's anointing, are you going to put Christ aside and give up?
Servant said, boss.
The servant said, boss, let's go and see the seer.
Man of God.
Let's go to the man of God.
Prophet.
Let's go to the prophet.
Saul said,
I do not have anything.
Because your bread near BBS.
Because our bread and all means of our livelihood are gone.
Anytime you are empty.
Now, anytime when you see yourself empty,
prophet.
In that time you need a prophet of God. Anytime you are empty, that is when you need the presence of God. When you find you are empty,
great man of God.
You need a great man of God. Put your hands together for the Lord. He said, I have nothing. I have nothing. I am empty. It's true, you might be empty. Maybe in terms of marriage, you are empty. Maybe in terms of finances, you are empty. Maybe in terms of your businesses, you are empty. That is why you are seated in this auditorium. That is why the Lord brought you to the feet of a prophet. Let's go in search of the prophet.
Said D4 by a D4 true and a D4 Bomunya Papa Saul on few.
Now in that time,
in
that time, if anyone were to preach to Saul and said to Saul that the prophets are not good, they are not genuine, they are whatever names that they want to call them, you cannot persuade Saul because
the reason went here upon the uncle for cafe and Hunina still Mumubi Enya Gidia with Mubaha in the name of the Lord, and they say. Now the reason
that in spite of all the things people say about prophets, you still find the joy to come to the house of the Lord and sit under a prophet is that you might have tested so many things and you now know that indeed the power of God is here. You can bear witness in your heart.
In fact,
and you know that in fact the Spirit of God dwells. It dwells here. You will testify about that. So when you hear somebody speak against a prophet or not, somebody insulting a prophet or not, somebody lying against a prophet or not, regardless of what people say, you are not deterred. You are undeterred. What you say to yourself, my God. Now what you say to yourself, what I have seen in Prophet Owusu Bempah, the person accusing him might not have seen it, and if the person had known what I know, he or she wouldn't be speaking in the manner. That's why one day Jesus asked the disciples. Now out there,
social media,
out there, what do people say about me? Now the disciples said, Jesus, some people say that you are a wine bibber. Some people say that you are an adulterous man. Some people say that you are an evil person. Some people say that the things you do are by the spirit of Beelzebub. But they do not know you. But Jesus asked, do you know me? Peter said, oh, really? We have been with you. And we know how you are. You have a different heart. You are the righteous one. The Spirit of the Lord is upon you. And you are.
All right, and then because I'm say I say my head down, more down, cry, yeah. Because of one or two things, but please let it be a more funny, sir. And I need a video no make chance no me record na me network enye cry you know and it say one we deep apache all the time we say ni followers do so still o man for car sorry despite in your man for gafan ho nyina obia so baby ahwe no man hu say na ye hu say the great Owusu Bempah is the great Owusu Bempah inti omo keka kan say be the fan ho whatever ebi nso nim kra ebi eboapa ebi eni obonsam how small no mo ba display ignorance ewo public inti ni onim papa no enfa no ne obeka ne obayi ho as wo how ho inti John ebe ye jai ema obonsam enyusu ojimie kwanso sa on sade no inti sa so na wo sofo me say professor Frimpong e den abeka fa professor Frimpong wa make me be ma sumama eseto ma adwen unyame because minim se na nyame aye minim se na otie inti wo se untimi defend wo sofo untimi defend wo difo untimi hu se ne wo difo tie wo sofo tie then na me hu wo sonfa so yes because assignment anyame dia ma no na wo ye no wonim se nyame yusu no then you'll be back kind of man control wajin. A man happy. Into Busia, as some no one no on Saturday no K-Level Media Lovers TV Africa and Senate and the presidents in the great Owusu Bempah onye njai chusu onye njai chusu crap Mr. Mo na last na make say money mo bi obitimi na ya bata oton mobile phone obitimi my phone na quality na yetimi run promo dia manwa na I recommend K-Level Media dia my no naja or link it up once I didn't see it to me creative videos because we have a lot to say now. We're quite seeing to me video recording content in it and affecting the makakra, so we need your help. Just do that for us. Butter trading automobile phone or my phone and you're running promo the mano. All right, and see, share the link, subscribe, let's interact all the time. K-Level Media Lovers TV Africa, thanks for watching.